Virgo, what's going on with you? I hope you guys are doing lovely. This is going to be a weekly reading for you guys from the 23rd to the 29th. Let's get straight into it. What's going on here?
The lives of a Virgo individual regarding romantic matters.
What's going on with you? Let's get two more shuffles. What's going on here with the Virgos during this time? So we got the Three of Cups, the Strength card, and the Six of Swords. All right, ladies and gents, there's a lot of refraining from being absolutely vulnerable or, invested into a situation. I feel like you could be dealing with a connection or even a multitude of them. Nevertheless, they seem to be surface level. They seem to be not so significant. I don't know why I get a bit of a morbid energy from you. I do get the sense that you may be emotionally unavailable, or you may be sad, or maybe working on yourself or working on something here that brings you a sense of disillusion here with the Four of Cups and the Four of Coins. All right, this only further elaborates what I'm seeing here with the Strength card. The Strength is all about holding back or simply, keeping your poise, not allowing your emotions to get the best of you. Taming that inner beast. You're moving on from something, Scorpio. You're moving on from something, Virgo. I was going to say Scorpio. I was going to say Gemini after Scorpio. Damn. I got to bite my tongue sometimes. So Virgo, what's going on here with the Six of Swords? What the hell are you moving on from? What you got going on here, buddy? Well, what this is telling me is that you're moving on. It's not that you're necessarily moving on. It's that you're trying to find an element of inner stability, groundedness, success within your own personal energy. Are you moving on from something though? What? Again, it's not telling me that you're moving on from something. I mean, in a sense, you are moving on from something. You're moving on to a new beginning, though. That is the biggest emphasis of this energy, is that you're embracing a new beginning and you're kind of just opening yourself up to the world. There's a really free-spirited energy to you. Look at that. The Ace of Swords. We got new beginnings for you, Virgo. Okay, I don't feel you too serious in love. What is this Fool energy? What is it that Virgo's taking a leap of faith toward? The World card, closing out a cycle. You're beginning a new chapter in your life, ladies and gents. Whatever the hell you seem to be fixated on or simply disappointed about, you are moving towards overcoming this. All right. What's with the Three of Cups? This is fun, casual, celebration, unity. Talk to me about the Three of Cups, the Nine of Cups. You're single, Scorpio. Why I keep saying Scorpio? You know what? I just did the Scorpio reading. So you're single, Virgo, is what I'm getting the sense of. All right, you're single here with the Nine of Cups. You're independent, Nine of Coins. You're focusing on yourself. And it really looks like this week things are going good for you guys. Maybe, in fact, celebrating with someone. Maybe reuniting or coming together in some sort of joyous manner. But I am seeing stress. The Judgment, something here is coming to light. Or maybe you're going to have a hard time expressing some sort of truth here. Some sort of truth is bringing a sense of fucking friction into the formula here. All right? Virgo, I don't feel you got it over something. I feel like you got some baggage that is still lingering around. And you're trying to be strong. And yes, you're making progress. Things are looking good outside of you. But inside of you, what you're dealing with, ladies and gents. Looks like you're dealing with a situation that was possibly left out in the cold for the fucking wolves to devour. All right? That is what it looks like to me. Interesting. Hold on. What is this energy? Let's look into this shit. What is this? Ten of Wands, you're still carrying this burden, ladies and gents. I don't know what happened here. Let's just say you had an ending, or you lost touch with someone, or there's been no communication, moon energy. All right, Five of Coins. Maybe someone left you, or you left them. Okay, but there was most certainly an abandonment, to say the least. You're still holding on to this. You're still very, it's not that you're fixated on the situation. I haven't gotten the devil yet. But, your perspective towards the situation is fixated on the negativity. All right, ladies and gents, it's fixed. You're holding on to some fucking burden, ladies and gents. So let me tell you, that burden ain't going to get any lighter with you focusing on it as you are. Okay? If you're wanting to turn a situation around, you got to intentionally try to look at it from a different angle. Okay? Give you an example. let's just say a relationship didn't work out. Instead of looking at it as in you're demonizing your partner and you're demonizing the situation, try to take something positive and say, you know what, I'm happy things worked out that way because I know something greater is going to come. And then that is going to start rewiring this habit that you have of looking at the situation through a negative lens. The more you expose yourself to this new behavioral pattern, the sooner you'll create a new habit and you'll rewire your brain. Otherwise, you're going to continue to carry this mental pattern on into the future. All right, so make that darkness conscious and transform it, ladies and gents. Otherwise, it's just going to be lingering there and you're going to be driving yourself mad, moving forward, trying to find your love and light, and then you're still going to have the devil right there lurking. All right. Anyways, what's going on here with whomever it is that Virgo's got on their mind when it comes to matters of love? Whomever it is that Virgo's got on their mind when it comes to matters of love. What is this individual's energy towards Virgo? Nine of Wands, a lot of wounds here, ladies and gents. Someone could be an air sign. This individual seems to be very burdened over the situation as well, and I feel them quite guarded, to be honest. They might have fucking shunned you away. But I'll tell you, I am seeing them curious about you. Oof, look who just flew out. I am seeing them curious about you. All right, they could in fact be spying on you. We got the Three of Swords. I'm telling you, this individual is heartbroken and they're fucking guarded. That's what it looks like. So, tell me more. The Hierophant. Man, you guys could have had a commitment here with this individual, but that shit's bygone. All right, that commitment is over. We got double endings. Damn, Virgo, what you got going on here? So, what about this individual's energy towards? How do they see Virgo? How does this person see Virgo? How does this person see Virgo? Queen of Cups. Well, they're very attracted to you. You're quite the dynamic to this individual. They see you with an element of sexual attraction, but also emotional stability, or rather maturity. Emotional maturity. Wow, that's interesting. We literally got the three queens. Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords. The only one missing is a Queen of Coins, and you would have been the Empress, buddy. Alright, so what I am seeing here is that they see you as someone that can have the potential to love, to bring a sense of growth, stability, grounding. Someone here that can most certainly build a future, or they can build a future with. Okay, you're that sort of material. But they see you as someone here that is closed off to them as well. Okay, they see you as someone that is very disappointed with them or disappointed with the situation. All right, so it's kind of like, how do they see themselves in relations to Virgo? The Eight of Coins. They see themselves shut off. The devil energy, the Fool, moving on from this. They see themselves working on other things in their life, growing in their own independence or away from this. Yeah, they're moving on to new beginnings here. All right. Eight of Cups. The Ace of Cups. So Virgo, this is definitely an energy here in which you had a fallout here with this individual, and you guys seem to have broken up, and it's still lingering. The energy seems quite toxic. All right, what is the mutual energy here between them two? What is the shared energy between Virgo and this individual? We're going to be looking at new love for you here in a moment as well, all right? Because this is most certainly a singles reading, as we noted. So, but you still got a lot of past energy, literally, okay? The past is still lingering in Virgo's fucking life. Now, tell me about the mutual energetic current and bind between these two individuals. Both of you guys are closed off. Four of Coins. You're closed off. Neither of you is being vulnerable. Neither of you is making an attempt. Both of you guys want to communicate, as a matter of fact. I feel that both of you would be, inclined to extending an olive branch. But the truth of the matter is that there's too much toxicity here for you guys to even dare open up that fucking book or that possibility. So, will Virgo be taking any action towards this individual? Ace of Cups. Wait. Tell me about this Ace of Cups. Will Virgo be taking action towards this person? No. That Ace of Cups is you moving the fuck on towards a different direction, Virgo. Alright, I see you abandoning this shit, leaving it out in the cold, moving towards a different direction. Death. May death do us apart. Not until death. May death do us apart. Anyways. So what I'm seeing here is that you're done with this, and so is this individual, and both of you are emotionally blocked off and toxically attached to one another. Is there any new love for Virgo? I hope not, Virgo. Oh, look, the Lovers just flew out. And the Empress. What? Fuck, I might have jinxed you. All right. I'm a huge advocate of not taking fucking baggage into any relationship. That's why I was like, I hope not, because Virgo seems to need some work. But you know what, guys? It seems like you've been doing some fucking work. Look at this. This is what just flipped up. The Nine of Wands and the Eight of Cups. You're in this wounded warrior energy where like, fuck, you had to pick yourself up. You were hurt. And you're moving on from what isn't serving you. You're moving on to the unknown. Look at the person, the Eight of Cups, walking into those dark mountains. You don't know what's in those dark mountains, but you're like, you know what? I know where I shouldn't be, and it ain't here. So I'm gonna head that way. Boom. Any new love? I do feel that you got some. Any new love for Virgo? Any new love for these Virgos? Ten of Swords. You know what, guys? I'm not getting any significant new love coming in. I feel that what's more significant is you clearing out some sort of karma. There's some sort of lesson for you to learn here in this situation, and you're not gonna unstuck yourself till you get out. I still see you attached to this past energy, and I feel that that's gonna prevent you from developing any significant connection with anybody else. But I do see connections around you. Three of coins, Three of Cups. You know, there most certainly is potential energy around you. 10 of coins. But you're on the 10 of Swords, ladies and gents. You're in an emotionally wounded state, okay? Do you have potential for love? Hell yeah, you got potential for love, ladies and gents. 10 of Cups, 10 of coins. But I see you right here. 10 of Swords, 2 of Swords. Any advice for Virgo? Let's see. Any advice for Virgo, for these Virgos? Any advice for the Virgos? Virgo, let's see what's going on. The Sun, the Knight of Coins. Let's get one more. And the Queen of Coins. Ladies and gents, it's just the message is quite simple, and I really feel that you are already on this energy. All right, with the Sun, it's kind of like you know where the hell the light is at the end of the tunnel. You know where it is that you need to go, and understand that happiness is there waiting for you. Whatever it is that you went through, you're gonna overcome this. Okay, you're gonna overcome it by, an astronomical degree. Okay, you're gonna outgrow this enormously, but it's gonna take some time, ladies and gents, and it's gonna take some diligent patience and effort on your end to grow from the Knight of Coins to the Queen of Coins. All right, and that's all I have for you, is simply be positive in the midst of this chaos that you got going on, and continue moving towards a direction that you know is doing you justice. I'm taking this to the extended, ladies and gents, and I'm going to continue your love reading there. Okay, I'm going to look into this individual's actions towards you. They're still very much in your energy. Both of you are in each other's. Both of you are still very much binded to one another. I'm going to be looking into their feelings towards you. I'm going to be looking at what's preventing them from even coming towards you. All right, I'm going to look into their actions and what lies in the near future. But I'm also going to get some energy in what is it that you can embody and do to align with the highest level of love that you can attract into your life at this time. If you're interested in the extended, the link is in the description. If you want access to all the extended readings, take a look at the second link. Stay blessed. I told you guys, love is around, ladies and gents. You just got to fucking align with it. That's it. I'll see you guys around.